Good morning, everyone. Today's writing workshop is going to be how to write a thesis statement. So, before we get started, I want us to just break the ice a little bit, do some introductions, and do one rose and one thorn about writing. So, I'll go first. Greetings, my name is Margaret Harris. I'm a freshman at Spelman College. I would say one of my roses about writing is having the ability to do storytelling. And one of my thorns is when it gets to collegiate writing, there's a lot of draining research you sometimes have to do. So, our question of the day is, what is a thesis statement? Does anyone want to try to tackle this question?
I could take the question. I think that a thesis statement is basically your claim that'll set up like the rest of what your paper is going to be about.
All right, you're kind of correct. So, the full definition of a thesis statement is a complete sentence that contains your claim, topic, and three supporting pieces of evidence, also known as key aspects. Your thesis statement is located within the introduction paragraph, and your thesis statement's purpose is to help readers navigate through the rest of your writing. So, how do you write a thesis statement? What to make sure you include is your topic, which is going to be what your essay is about, key aspects that provide specific details on how to support your claim, and making sure that all your details are related to each other. And last but not least, making sure that you have a strong stance or claim, which is basically your attitude towards the topic you're writing about. What to make sure you avoid when writing a thesis statement is being too vague or broad, making your thesis statement a question, adding key aspects that you will not cover in the rest of your writing, and making your thesis statement too long because it should not be over one sentence. Does anybody have any questions of what I just said so far?
Um, about being vague in your paper, what qualifies as vague?
Okay, so when you write a thesis statement, you want to make sure that you have enough detail so your readers can get a good enough story. So if your paper is about winter being the best month, I mean the best season, you wouldn't want to say because it's always snowing or because it's cold. You want to say something like that's when I spend the most time with my family. That's when Starbucks has peppermint hot chocolate. Things that's kind of like that you can expand on a little bit later, but still gives a nice amount of a big enough image. Does that make sense for you?
Yes.
Okay, so here's our first example. Does anyone try to read this for me?
Adele is the best singer because she has won 12 Grammys, toured across the world, and has earned over $400 million. Sorry.
That's fine. Can someone tell me if it's a thesis statement or not?
It is
Okay, why is this a thesis statement?
because it has the topic and the claim and the three key aspects within it in the one sentence.
That's correct. Can anyone read example two?
I can.
Go ahead.
Beyonce is not a good artist.
All right, is this a thesis statement?
No,
Okay, why is this not a thesis statement?
because it's too vague.
Okay, can someone else expand on Taylor's idea?
Um, this isn't a good thesis statement because it it does not include the key aspects to support why this claim has been made that Beyonce isn't a good artist.
That is correct. Thank you, Michelle and Taylor. Next, we're going to be doing our thesis chant. So I'm going to read through this first, and then right after me, we can all go through it together. It's just something that's quick and fun, so we can all make sure that we always remember how to do a thesis statement. Thesis statements are cool. Thesis statements are fun. Once you master the four parts, the rest will get done. All right, now we're going to do it all together in three, two,